Hello and welcome to the NASCAR Legends series. We are here in Kansas this week, which I think should be a pretty fun combo. I was enjoying myself in practice, running around here. I don't know if I've ever brought the 87s,
Okay,
brought an
Colton,
87 to this track before, so that certainly felt new to me, and I don't think I had a best time here, but who knows, maybe I'm misremembering. But we've got ourselves a middle of the day, I guess a little bit later in the day, Tuesday race. And we've got ourselves a 2.3K strength of field. We're coming in as the one car. So not maybe the strongest field ever, but still just glad to be able to run this. I do always enjoy running this car, and I don't always find the opportunity. I found that the High Line is where we want to be.
Just done a 32.88.
I got session last lap up by accident. Oops. Let's get that back to all-time optimal. There we go. Just using a little bit of brake on entry here, and the car actually turns very well. Sticks much better than you might expect.
One more lap.
And we're going to hit right next to my all-time best there in a 32.2. I highly doubt that we're going to be able to improve on that on the second lap. I think we're going to be losing too much grip on the tires. Yeah, about a tenth and a half down after 1 and 2. But we'll finish it out here. I'm pretty happy with that lap. Probably could have pushed it a little bit harder, especially in 1 and 2 there, but didn't want to hit the wall. And I think getting a solid spot here is all we really need to do. Getting beat out for the pole right there by, oh man, a full tenth. So the 2 is flying around here. But like I said, not too concerned about it. And we're going to go and do a practice pit in, because I did move my brake bias back to 48.4, the brake balance bar, or whatever this thing has. And got to be careful on the brakes. Seems like we should be able to get in there just fine, though. That should be a nice quick pit in, should we need to use it. And hopefully we will. Hopefully we'll get the chance to do some green flag pit stops here. I think it could be a really fun race. It's looking like we've got about 61 laps on a full tank of fuel in a 90-lap race. Strategy is going to be the same as it usually is for the Legends for us. If it goes green, we're going to go as long as possible. Probably take it to about lap 60 if we can, and then take right sides only. It's, as always, the best strategy here, it feels like. Let's take a look at the 2 car, see how hard he pushed it to get that .1. Maybe he even used the bottom. Maybe I have it wrong. And you do want to run the bottom. But right here, looking like he's taking the High Line, 1 and 2. Same as us. Pretty similar to what I was trying to do. Maybe a bit more aggressive on the throttle and all that stuff. And High Line 3 and 4 as well. So I do think that is the fast way around. It wasn't just my hunch, it looks like that is the fast way. And the 2 proves it with a really solid lap. Still holding in there. We got a nice 3 tenths back to the next guy. But, as is usually the case in the Legends, it's not going to be about how fast you are in 1 lap, it's about how fast you are in 90 laps. And that is a whole different thing entirely. We will not be running the High Line during the race. Instead, we are going to be... Oops.
Got a copy, John?
Forgot I muted these guys.
Yes, sir. Very nice lap there, buddy. Long time no see.
Alright, what was I saying? Yeah, gotta be fast after 90 laps. That's part of the reason we got the brake bias so far back. Trying to get some turn in on the brakes rather than using the steering wheel.
Oh, wow.
And I even did a little bit of a short run, long run, if that makes any sense, in practice. And my tires were even after that, so feeling okay about getting this thing turned without getting on the right front too much. We'll see how it goes, though.
Did you run any races this week, John?
It'll be
Field
P2.
strength is 2,000.
Start this
3.
thing off.
Yeah, I've run
P2, 90
2, I think.
laps.
Session last lap. Get the race lab box loaded. I noticed it was cut off a little bit on the right side in some previous videos, so I moved it over to the left a little bit. Hopefully that's enough. I think that should
They're
be
usually pretty clean.
on screen fully now. Wasn't taking off any information, but it looked a little messed up. But I have a good feeling about this race. I think we can have ourselves a nice long run. Seems like we've got a pretty decent field here of high safety ratings.
But
We got all these A49s, A34, A49, A42. The whole field was looking pretty good, so I think we have a pretty solid chance here going green.
A lot more tire. The top seems to eat some tire, but yeah.
I'm excited for it. Let's see if we can do anything to fight this 2, who looks like he's got a really good feel for the car. There's the fuel 63-ish laps. Only 2 sets of tires.
Mr. Albany?
Doing well, sir. Good luck, everyone.
Everybody's seeming pretty friendly so far. Haven't really been listening to what they're saying, but it's all a bunch of good lucks and stuff, so probably a good sign.
Everyone's gridded.
Everyone's gridded, and we'll be running here just in a second. There we go.
This is a rolling
One
start.
to go.
Stay
Next
in the
time
pole
by.
row in
You're on the
outside
outside
column.
this time. Pit road is closed.
One thing
right
that I
now.
will not be doing during the race as well is taking the apron on the front stretch. That's usually in all the modern NASCAR
Race car
stuff
speed is
somewhere you want to
64
be
miles
to
per
save
hour.
some time, because you have that big wide open apron.
how many laps of fuel can you get out of it, John?
But I feel like I'm going to end up hurting the tires trying to do that too much, because this thing's so heavy.
Conserving
Obviously
real
does
good
not have the same
from
amount of
right around
downforce.
20. You get past like 25 and you should be good to go.
So probably
So
just
we're
going to take
aiming to
the
about
line
70 laps,
along the white line
73.
on the front stretch, unless we're trying to do a short
Yep, I
run
think that
sprint or
equates.
something.
71.8.
But getting ready to go
About to
green
go green.
here.
Stay
90
focused.
laps in the 87 Legends here at Kansas. We'll be watching this Bill Elliott number 2 to our inside.
All right,
Post
Colton,
car is
here
off.
we go.
Time to do your
And he's
job.
off. Pretty early
Green,
jump.
let's go.
Green. Pit road is now open.
Thankfully we were ready for it.
The next car's the leader.
And we'll see what pace the 2 is planning to run early on here. A little slower there through.
If you want to lead Colton, you
Car
can. I'm
outside.
just gonna try to ride.
Keep low.
Not gonna have a choice right now if the 4 is going around.
Stay low. Clear up top. Outside. Still there, hold your line. Still there. Clear.
He's offering us the spot, but I don't want to leave the bottom.
Car outside.
Guess we'll take the apron here.
You're on the bottom, 3
I
wide.
don't want to be 3 wide though.
Still
You're now in
hold.
the lead. That lap
Car
time was
outside, 2 wide.
33.34.
Clear.
The guy behind has just done a 33.3.
I want to try to save my stuff, but I didn't feel like needed to go quite that pace he was going. 4 gets a big run on us, but decides to file in. Interesting to see if that works out for the 2. He's going much slower. He'll probably save his stuff really well doing that.
Okay, you are the leader.
51. We have no recorded pit timings. This will hurt the fuel estimates.
I don't really want to find myself back in the nest either.
car inside. Still there.
I give it to the 4. He's being
Clear
pretty aggressive
inside.
early.
Good to see you, Mr. Fowler.
Yo, Steven, what's up?
The next car's the
P2.
leader. Outside. Stay low.
Sorry,
There's
run
a car
channel.
on
Yo,
the
Steve,
high
what's up?
side.
How
Clear
are
up
you,
top.
sir?
Really not trying to fight this guy. I think he's already used up a lot of his
Fine
tire
and Frog here. How about you?
running up high like that.
Car
Back here in the
outside.
back, living the
I'm
dream.
just trying to be easy around the bottom right now.
Right, son.
Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Outside is clear.
Getting some really good turn in with the brakes, pointing toward the bottom without having to really turn my steering wheel at all. I don't think we're going to have much issue catching back up to the 4 the way he's driving right now. His tires are going to fall off real quick.
I'm running the Cody Ware simulator, but I guess this one would be the Hutch Strickland simulator.
Yeah, right.
Got about a 0.6 gap in front of us.
Yeah.
The 2's held on.
Leader is
Yeah,
running
absolutely
for
right.
33.
He said he didn't want to,
I had to think about that.
didn't necessarily want to lead.
Running in the back.
I think our paces were pretty similar. We both plan on going easy early on, I think. He just was just a little bit slower than I wanted. I think we can run about this pace I'm going now and be happy. Trying to be patient on the throttle mid-corner and on exit. I think that could be a big part of saving the tire as well. This could work out just fine for the 4 though,
You've
even
just
if
done a
he's using his
34.15.
tires up. You never know how the yellows might fall, and he could end up with the track position at all the right times. And sometimes that's what matters. Can't predict the future, so tough to know what the right plan is at any given time. We're getting a little bit more of a gap to the guys behind us. I wonder if maybe I'm driving a bit too hard. Don't
Lap
feel
time's
like I
pretty
am.
consistent.
I see there's somebody on the relative there. I feel like they must have had some sort of issue in order to be on the relative already. So far so good though. Green like I was hoping it would be. It looks like we're starting to inch back toward the 4 a little bit. Trying to really stab the brake pedal a little bit to get this thing turned toward where I want it to be. I think the 48.4 was a good number.
Yellow flag.
As we get a yellow. Exactly what I was talking about.
Road is closed right now. Catch
The
up.
4 up there. Probably feeling pretty good right now.
It looks like
However-
it's been dead.
Well, that was a fun start, Dad.
I don't think I'll be pitting. It's a little early for me. And so we're going to get caught back up to the 4. And I don't know if he's going to want to pit either. So his gap will be gone. We'll see how this all turns out.
We will need to add 13.9 gallons.
Yeah, ton of fuel still needed.
We're under under caution.
got somebody
Pits are closed. Pace car is
wrecking
out.
into the
Line up
leader.
single file behind car number 4.
What on earth was
Catch up
that?
to car number 17. Okay, Colton, you're ahead of this guy. You should be behind him. Pace car speed
That
is
was
67
something.
miles per hour.
I don't know if he hit the leader or not, but it looked like the leader, at the very least, had to hit the outside wall to dodge him.
Go ahead and get by me there, 5, if you can.
It's too early to pit. I don't think we wouldn't be able to make it on fuel to the end if we filled up now.
Yellow. Pits are open.
So I don't think there's any reason to come take some tires or anything. Especially with only 2 sets available. I feel like we treated them decently well that first run. The 4 might feel differently. Is he faking us out, or is he really wanting to go in? He's going in for real. I feel like I saved my tires plenty well. And I don't want to use up a set quite yet, so. A couple guys coming in. The leader, 11, the 3, 9, 15, 5. That's a lot of people, but I don't know, man. Seems like I have to field. I don't think we can make it on fuel. I guess we'll push back our pit stop if this does go green from here. But I don't want to go too far back because we want to have time to actually use the new tires. I think the latest I would ever want to visit pit road would be like lap 70, and even that might be a little bit late. We'll see what the guys around us are doing around that time. And if everybody else has pit by the time we are thinking about pitting, then I'll react to that. But everybody getting caught back up. Be interesting to see how quick those fresher tires come get to us, if they did in fact take them and didn't just top off on fuel.
1 lap to green.
Stay in
You're
the
on
pole
the
row
outside
in the
this
outside
time.
column.
No idea what the caution was. I mean, we know it was something to do with that guy that was sideways on the front stretch that nearly killed the leader. But I don't know if that was part of a bigger wreck and multiple guys got damaged or something. I didn't really see anything in my mirror. That same guy will be on our inside this time. Makes me a little nervous after what I saw, but hopefully we'll be alright. He looks like he's still got some significant damage. I don't think he'll be alongside us for very long. I just hope that he doesn't do something crazy on the restart. We'll be going back green here, though, with, it looks like, 75 laps to go.
Get ready, going green.
Sorry about that,
Okay,
Tank.
Colton.
Pace car is
Pace
in.
car has just left.
Green, green, green. You're back in the lead.
Guy behind ended up giving us a little tap in the rear, and I kind of ended up timing
You're
it
good, sir.
so
Come
that
on.
way I could maybe get a better jump on him. Looked like he was trying to time it up a little bit, so I waited a little longer. I think we weren't even to the restart zone yet. Not that we need to use the restart zone, but I don't think I waited all that long.
That mess up there looks bad.
We'll see if he wants to be more aggressive this time around. If he wants to get the track position. Talking about that number 2. Still going to be trying to save. We could potentially still be going a long way on this set of tires we have.
The next car is 1 lap
Got a
behind.
bug on our windshield. As usual, it's a right right in our vision. It always seems to be right there where I'm looking at the apex. These tactical bugs trying to sabotage me, distracting me from my driving line. Looking at Race Lab, I'm not seeing any of those pitters coming up quite yet. So if they took tires, they're still on their way. And I'm still just assuming they did. They could have just come down for fuel. I don't think it was particularly close, though. I would be very, very surprised if someone were able to turn it to 70 plus lap run on a full tank. That would be very impressive. We got a couple of guys on pit road, including the 5. The 17 is the guy who started on our inside. He has now put it down to pit road. The 5, though, exiting pit lane. Not sure what the story is there. Going to be coming out of pit road right in front of us.
Okay, Colton.
Going to give us a lane once we get there. I don't know. Maybe he'll be able to get it up to speed, and he'll drive away. Oh, look who's back. It's the 4. He definitely must have taken tires, because he is back to P2, and he looks like he's moving quick. He's not wasting any time getting back to where he was before. Obviously, I will not be fighting that all too hard. Hopefully he'll pass us clean without much issue. Shouldn't be too hard for him. The speed difference he should have. Even only about 15 laps or so. 13, 15 laps. Even that much on these tires should make him much faster. Especially if he's running that high line. Gonna get a huge run here. It's probably gonna be on our back bumper by the time we get to turn 3. Looks like it. Thankfully he is running that high line, so we don't have to worry about him being right behind us. So we're gonna be taking the bottom line.
Outside.
You've just done a 34.
Stay low. There is a car on the high side. You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 1 point.
Pulling away from the car behind. I don't know about that. I'm pretty sure he's right next to me.
Still there. Clear high.
Though interestingly, we are pulling away from the 2. I did not see that happening in the moment.
Car outside. Keep low. Clear outside if you want it.
I'm not sure where we got that gap from.
The next car's the leader.
That was a 34.43.
The leader just did a 34.
It was much closer the last time I looked, but I welcome that because I do think that 2 is going to be a strong competitor for this full race. He seems to have a good idea of how to save the tires in this thing. And that's going to help him be there at the end. The 4 is obviously fast, and things could definitely work out for him. But he's already down a set of tires here.
Either you want high or low.
Hey, sorry about that, 9. I did not know you were down there. I did not mean to
You're
cut you
pulling away
off.
from the car behind. The gap is 1.6 seconds. Car inside.
Ryan, don't let me hold you
Stay
up. I'll
high.
let you by.
Clear inside.
I hit the wall and get myself real bad.
Since that guy didn't answer you 5, I think the best thing to do is probably just hold the line. I think there's lots of different options here, so people can get around you.
Copy that.
Appreciate it. Yeah, it's tough to say, because obviously the 4 is running the high line, for the most part. I'm running the low line. So I think, rather than worry about us, I think just him taking whatever line he prefers and keeping predictable with it, I think is all us up front could really hope for. We're really not having too much trouble keeping up with his 4, even though he's got those tires. I feel like he probably had to use them up pretty hard, just trying to get through the field again. Plus the way he's driving in general.
Okay, Colton, that's good consistency. Keep it up.
He obviously gets that huge run off, but he's got a little bit less grip mid-corner. He's having to slow it down more to stay out of the wall. It's looking like that's gaining us a lot back on the entry and middle. Certainly don't mind a little bit of draft, though. Help out with this battle with the 2, and I guess now the 12 it looks like back there. The 12 is still on his original set of tires, it looks like. But he is moving forward. Car's getting a little bit tighter, but I think I'm still happy with how it's balanced right now. Perfectly manageable.
The third phase that wrecked me.
That was a
The leader is running
34.44.
Oh, I thought you said 14. I was like, dude, all I did is let you pass.
Keeping an eye on that 12.
Yeah, but if you'd have held
See
him
his
up, you
gap
wouldn't
and
have
how
got
that's
wrecked.
changing.
It's all your fault, Steven.
Yes, sir. I can live with that.
I do wonder if it will... Oh no! What happened to the guy behind us? He's gone! What on earth happened?
Just done a 34.57.
They might be talking about it in chat. I am so bad about not paying attention to chat.
I'm just happy to be here.
If you're in a hole, then flop.
What if he got the wall or got loose or something? Maybe he came down pit road. That would be... I mean, we're in the fuel window. I don't know about that strategy, but I guess you never know. I feel like we would see him on pit road right now, though, if that were the case.
That lap was a 34.60.
So the 4... Oh, that's what happened. That sucks. He lost connection. That... Oh, I hate that, man. He was looking really good. I was looking forward to seeing how, if he was going to be able to catch back up to us, if maybe he was doing even better with the tire saving. Very curious to see that. Connection issues are the worst, man.
Your lap time was 34.53. That's good consistency. Keep
But I
it
guess it's iRacing's equivalent to like an engine failure, and you definitely had those back in 1987. So I guess you can look at it that way. Trying to get a little bit tighter. Having to be a little bit more patient with the throttle. Turning still feels great though. That brake bias doing some nice work. I think I just got to be a little bit more patient. Keep it lower for longer. It is a nice confidence boost to be able to keep up with a guy with 14 lap fresher tires like we had been.
You've used half your fuel.
In fact, getting to his inside there.
Outside
Be
is
careful.
clear.
I'm not going to be trying to force anything here. I'm just going to try to let the fresher tires, well, not fresher, but the better handling tires, it looks like, at this point.
Outside.
Just let those try to carry me forward.
Outside is clear.
'Cause if I start trying to pass him and pushing hard and try going to the high line or something, that's only going to hurt our tires, and then somebody further back might take advantage of that.
Car outside. Outside is clear.
Keeping an eye on where he is.
The pit window is now open.
I swear it said the pit window was open earlier. Maybe I misremembered or misheard what he said. The crew chief. Really enjoying this drive so far, though.
I got this jacked up rim, so I figured maybe we could
Really
help
like
each
that you
other.
can go around this track real quick on the high line, or you can take the bottom and save some tire. I don't know how the middle lane would work. I haven't tried that really yet, but I feel like there might be something to it once the track gets hot all over except there. You never know, but I don't see any reason to have to explore that quite yet. Twelve has returned, but he's lost so many laps. I hate that for him.
Lap times are pretty
What's our
consistent.
gap behind us doing? We got about 2.3-ish in turn 2 here. Let's see what it is at the line and see if he's catching up. He could definitely end up being better than us on the longest runs, because he was looking like he was going extra easy at the start. Let's see, start-finish line, he is at 2.3, so we'll see what that is
You've just
when we come around one more time.
34.59.
Laura has just been committed to that high line, and it's working for him right now. He's still out in the lead.
There's a car leaving the pits.
We got some natural pit stops coming up.
That was a
I see a couple more guys on the
34.63.
relative. I don't know if it's pit stops or not.
Outside. Clear high.
Forgot to check where the gap was for the 2 car. I'll have to look again here this next lap. Got distracted by potential pit stops. Alright, looking like we're maintaining pretty much the same pace. He's still 2.3 after 2 laps.
That lap was a 34.69.
Well, I'm happy with what I'm doing. We'll keep running about this pace.
Clear outside. Car outside.
Continue to get to the inside of the 4.
Clear up top.
Okay, Colton, there's a car exiting the pits. Heads up.
Without really trying. He's going to be really tough to pass, though.
Leader just did a 34.
Being able to get the run out like he does.
Go high. Outside. Clear outside if you want it.
Here comes the 8. He pit lap 38. He's going to be charging by with those freshies. You might have a tough decision to make on what lane to choose if the 4 and I are still splitting where we're running on the track
Time
here.
was 34.60.
Reminds me a little bit of, was it Chicagoland not too long ago we ran in this series where it was high line versus low line? I was the high line in that one if I remember correctly. No, I was also the low line I think in that race, wasn't I? I don't remember. Maybe I should remember because maybe that's relevant to right now. But I really do think this bottom line Should work well for us.
Is the car exiting the pits?
Surprised that 8 is not catching us as quickly as I expected. Boy, looked like he was going up to hit the wall there for a second.
Outside, clear.
It should be just about to us here. But again, I'm very surprised at the fact that he's still not quite able to be past us. It's making me question how much these tires really are going to wear, especially if this guy on our outside right now has 14 lap fresher tires.
Clear outside. Outside.
I'm really watching this 8, trying to make sure I give him room if he does come up to us, but
Clear up top.
still not quite here. Here comes the 5 with fresher tires.
That's half distance. Should be about 18. Laps of fuel
Outside.
remaining. That lap was at
Keep
34.60.
low. Clear outside if you want it.
This is getting a little bit nervous. We got guys approaching quick.
Outside. Still there.
Dom, car number 4 is leading the race.
Stay low. Outside, clear. We're halfway in the race.
Just gonna keep running my line. Hopefully they'll be able to find a way around us without too much issue.
Stay low. Outside, clear.
He'll get a run here. I think he'll be able to get to our inside if he wants it. Yeah, there he goes.
Car inside. Clear. Car inside. Still inside. Clear.
Guys getting their laps back.
The leader is running 34.556.
That was scary.
Outside. Keep low.
Yeah, 3 wide. Spotter didn't feel like telling me, but we were 3 wide.
Outside. Clear outside.
For some reason that 8 just didn't have the fire-off speed as some of these other guys, because he also had the fresh tires but hasn't been able to drive past. These other guys, though, have. 8 easily could have been caught in a wreck earlier and has damage and I don't know about it. Starting to wonder, I mean, we're pretty far in this run. Maybe it is time to start moving up the track.
Car outside. Clear high.
I was wanting to pit about lap 65, I guess.
Car outside.
So maybe a little bit too soon for that, but I'll think about it if that line is working just fine for so long for the 4.
Clear.
Go high. Come under me right here, sir.
Outside. Keep
You're
low.
clear.
Stay low.
Very close right there.
Outside, clear.
The lap time was at 34.71.
You can tell he's losing a lot of grip.
Clear.
We're getting further and further on him through the middle of the corner, although I underdrove that right there. Let's try this lane up. I bet a lot of guys are not running this.
Outside. Still there. Outside, clear.
It was faster than last lap. Is it worth it, though? My assumption is that the track is cooler right here on this part.
Outside. Clear high.
We can maybe get some more grip, but
I went my way.
without going full high line.
Cold break.
What happened?
Illegal pit. I made an unsafe pit
I
entry.
think we just run the high line.
Oh, dang. Sorry.
That happens.
Now see if we can get around the 4.
Alright, Colton, lap times are pretty consistent.
You can see he's really struggling with the handling. It looked like he almost even got loose right there on the entry of the corner.
Go under me, sir. Unless you hit the wall.
Outside. Stay low. There is a car on the high side.
Uh-oh, somebody's wrecking down low. A little bit distracted at the
Leader is
moment.
running.
Time was
34.731. Clear high.
Yes,
Get
sir.
around him.
I'll let you know when you're clear.
All
up
right.
here.
Now we run the high line a little bit just to
You're
protect
clear.
any potential sliders. But I think we should be able to drive away. Guys behind still have not pit that are on the same
You're
strategy
clear.
as us. I'm looking at the 2.
We have a new leader.
We have a new leader.
The car ahead is 1 lap behind.
So we were able to overtake the fresher tires.
Hey, what was
But we
that
still have some
man? I
pit
didn't
stops
have
to
my
do.
radio on.
I was letting you know you were clear. That I was going to get out of your way, and then when you got... Dude,
Oh, there's a
Yellow
wreck.
flag is out.
Right,
They
right,
want
right,
you in
right.
single file. Pit road is closed right now. Catch the 14 car.
Bro,
All right.
what is that?
Get by that safely.
Catch the
And there
14
goes,
car. Catch the pace car.
The pace car speed is
There goes the green
61
flag
miles
pit
per
stops,
hour.
unfortunately.
Let the pace car by.
Yes, sir.
But at least we got the track position we wanted.
That was some crazy shit right there in front of us, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's like it happened out of nowhere.
That's going to make this a little bit more complicated with
Couldn't have
how hard we push this final run. I think the 4 is going to easily take the lead back,
Yeah, no,
but I
I
do
feel
still
that.
want to save a little bit because we have quite a ways to go still.
God damn it, my fucking server kicked me off, dude. I was on the wrong internet.
I was wondering what happened to you.
That sucks too, man. I was running pretty decent, dude.
Yeah, I hated that for you, man. I saw you were moving into a 3rd. It looked like you were looking pretty good.
What's your speed
Yeah, I was
limit?
running down the
Pits?
leaders.
Pit lane speed limit
I think
is
the guys behind me
45 miles per
hit it.
hour.
I don't know what your
We'll
pit
fill you to
strategy
the end
was
of the
behind me,
race.
but yeah, I was surprised, man. That was fun.
Pit box in 10.
So we're going to take
Where's
4.
the pace car? Please.
Could have some guys take
5.
2.
3.
But I'm
2.
feeling pretty good about our
I didn't
pace. I
care.
feel like we
Yeah.
might be able to get the track position back if a couple of guys try that. 72, 78.
Ian wanted
Front
to-
right, 72%. Left front, 80%.
Thank you.
How many 2-tire stops will there be? I'm not seeing any yet.
Go, go,
What do y'all
go.
think, man? Y'all think this 87 Cup car is
You only have one
anything
tire depth
compared to the
remaining.
the
Line
new
up,
Gen
single
4
file.
Cup?
Follow
Catch
car
the
number
14 car.
I think this is the most difficult car to race on the game by far, in terms of overflows. Not only the horsepower,
The pace car is
but
in, turn
the
3.
sheer lack of downforce, and the bias ply
to
tires.
catch up to the
Went ahead and
guy
put
ahead.
it full of fuel,
They're
get some
very
extra
interesting with
rotation.
Tons of flex, tons of sidewall, tons of slip angle. Yeah,
It looks like we had one guy
Pace
stay
car is
out.
in, turn 4.
Maybe saving a set for
Damn,
later.
the most damn fun.
Put it
We
better
still
myself.
have a set
Couldn't
for
agree
later.
more.
Catch the 12 car.
The leader.
Nope, he's going down pit road, so you are the leader.
Ahead
So
is
it
pitting.
has a lot more
You need to close
downforce.
the gap
It's
to
on
the guy
a
ahead.
it's on
Please,
a
Colton.
radial. It's a lot
On
more
the go.
forgiving.
Catch
Catch up to
Come
car
by.
number
You're on the
12.
outside
Stay
this
in the
time.
pole road
Catch
in
the
the
pace
outside
car.
column.
Yeah, there was a guy the other day talking about that new Gen 4 Cup car is harder to drive than this one, and I just thought, no.
It's difficult in its own way. The COT is
These guys will be
probably
on the
most
inside,
difficult still
fighting
on
for the
game,
lap.
but it's not active. The COT is probably still the most difficult on the game, but it's not active. So I would say this.
They're going to have a hard time trying to get it, though, because they're on older tires, I think.
When they're at Daytona, man, that thing fucking hauls ass. It's fun to drive. Unfortunately, that's the only track I've ever run it on.
Yeah, imagine that at like Charlotte or Bristol or Kansas. It's a nightmare.
All right, we're going to get back going here with 32 laps to go. Still plenty of time, so I don't want to tear the tires
Okay,
off.
let's go, all the way.
Get ready.
4 is going to probably
Texas
do
was
his
amazing.
thing,
They ruined it.
go pretty quick.
They ruined Atlanta too, in my opinion.
Come on.
The pace car
Pace
has
car
just
is off.
left.
Green
All
flag,
right,
green
get
flag.
the launch.
Since you're in a hurry and
At
I'm
the bottom
not, I'll let
line
you
here.
find me.
Now back to tire saving.
Okay.
And here in a little while, when you wear your tires out, let me back by you, okay?
No.
The 2's picked up the pace. He
Gotta
has
earn it.
overtaken the 4. He's decided he's going to go a bit quicker, I
Come
think.
out of my car.
That lap was a
And my mirror
34.71.
shot right over your head.
Lap times
I
pretty
did. It threw me
consistent.
for a loop.
Bananas. What a hell of a
Inside.
game.
Huge run right there for
Okay,
him.
aye.
He's going to get by us, no
Clear inside.
issue.
Just remember, that was your decision.
Ooh, Allison Chain. Good shit.
These guys are pushing harder, you can tell. I'll give him a lane down there.
Inside.
He's got a bit of a run.
Still there, inside.
P3, you've just done a
Clear
33.75.
inside. The leader just did a 33.
Very interesting.
0.109.
I'm sticking to my guns, though. We still got plenty of race left to go. The 4 is out of tires at this point, so if he gets a yellow and it's time to pit again, he's in real bad shape.
The car behind is closing on you. The gap is 1.3 seconds.
The 2's on the same strategy as us, but he wanted the track position, it looks like. In fact, it looks like he might have backed it down a little bit now that he's got it.
2, and their rating is 4.2.
Very interesting.
Thank you, sir.
We'll just keep up with him. Use that draft. We've got a decent gap back to the next position.
You've just done a 33.69.
We'll overtake the 2, though. He's backing it down again.
Car outside. Keep low.
P2.
Clear outside if you want it.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, sir.
Alright, so we got back around him. Don't feel like we had to do too much pushing to do it either. Had to take the apron, but I don't think that did too much to us. I mean, I guess we didn't have to do it, but I wanted to try to get as far alongside him as possible. Got some of those lap cars back there. They might be trying to get back in front of us. They're going to have to go catch the 4, though. He's obviously got a big gap. I think the 2 just took the high line. 4's going all out. I don't think that's going to work. He's obviously banking on the fact it's going to go green to the end. That's his only chance at this point with his tire situation. But I feel like if we just keep solid pace here, keep the tires on it, then we can start pushing a little bit more at the end, and we should be able to get back to him.
The week before last.
I'll be damned. I've never seen that. Never seen your safety rating below a
The
499.
leader is running 34.083.
It depends on the track and my temperament, but as a rule,
Me
I
too.
keep it pretty high. It gives me leeway when I want to have my spurts of anger.
I drive so many different cars.
Like we have a lot of friendly
I
people in
really
here. It
like
hasn't
the
been the caution
start
free
off.
race I thought we might get, but it's still been a pretty darn good race.
It's not really that big
Only
a
a
deal.
couple
I love
yellows.
The cup car, so like whatever.
Plenty of long enough runs where the tires
Dude, all
end up
that
mattering,
shit
which
you were
is
saying about
big
the,
fun part of it,
five
even when it
flat
doesn't work
tires
out for
and all
me.
that, I didn't know anything about that, this car.
Technically, this is the last car that has like the iRacing like 4.0 tire model. Super tall sidewall, a super flexy sidewall. That's why this car has so much slip angle. So forgiving in terms of slip
Two's
angle.
putting the pressure on us
Our
again.
lap time was 34.17.
But it's also why when you get the tires hot, you're screwed.
All right,
And why
Colton,
every time you
lap time's pretty
restart, they feel
consistent.
so good. Because these tires kind of burn like a candle. So if you keep the flame really small, they'll go forever. But if you get the flame really hot, they'll just end up with a puddle in the floor.
Dude, that's interesting, man. I always wondered about that. I always thought that these things, after they cooled off, man, like they take off better than any other tire or in any other car. That's interesting.
We're actually inching closer back to the 4 again, even as he's running that higher
Understand the
line.
makeup of a biased
It's making me feel a bit better, because he did have quite a gap there for a minute.
I wish we could mark a set at scuff. Like you go 10 laps into a race, get a caution, go in, change tires.
also
mark
wish
the
we
ones
could have
you just
scuffs.
ran
That
at
would be
scuff,
very
and
cool.
Come back, put them on later. Oh, it'd be great.
Yeah.
I know, dude.
I know that's gotta be
it's
difficult to implement,
realistic
but-
as they try to make this. It blows my mind that they don't allow you to use stuff.
Hope that's something that we can have one day. 20 laps to go.
You'll have to do a little research on this, but the models have different aerodynamic features. So it's not like a cookie cutter.
About 1 second up to the 4 now.
Huh. I didn't know that.
We still haven't
Come
needed
on.
to push all that much.
Come on by me. You're good.
Thanks, Steven.
Yes, sir.
Still a decent ways to go. That's exactly why I was still wanting to save the tires.
The next car's the leader.
Honestly, it seemed like the 4
They put
went
that
harder
all
than
those
ever
laps together.
at the start of that run. He was pushing pretty hard early in the race already, but it looked like he was hitting qualifying laps to start this run. So he could fall off even harder this time. Had a bad lap there. Not sure what I did wrong. Just a couple of mediocre
Leader is
corners
running
added up to not a great lap, I guess.
34.354.
Gotta do a little bit better this lap. .9 in front, .3 behind.
Good consistency. Keep them coming.
Feel like if we start running the higher line, we should be able to hit some good laps and probably get up to the leader pretty darn quick if our tires are that much better. But we have to time it just right if we're going to start pushing, because that's going to use up our tires as well. Maybe with like 10 to go we start going. We'll see where we're at on track 2 though, because we are inching closer to the 4 already. Oh yeah, he looks like he's struggling. The past couple of laps have not been very good for him. He's starting to go to the apron. He's trying to get everything he can.
That last lap was a 34.47.
I think he knows that if we get by him, it's over for him, so he's gonna fight pretty hard, I bet. We can't waste too much time with the 2 right on our tail. So unlike before, where I was willing to be more patient, I think we do try to be a little bit more aggressive and use a little bit tire if we need to get around him. Different situation here.
That lap was a 34.44.
Nearly getting to his inside again.
I've heard it so many times, but for all you gentlemen that say iRacing don't mean shit.
Cut down out of the corner. I did not expect that. We almost came together. Might be time to move up the
Oh,
track.
dude, it does mean shit. To me, what it means is good, clean racing at the higher slick.
Car outside, clear up top.
Agreed.
How are we gonna do this?
The leader just did a
Okay, Captain, that's good consistency. Keep it up.
34.85. Outside, outside, clear.
This is gonna be tough.
Outside. Still there, hold your
I
line.
had to lift off there for him.
Kevin, I'm not gonna bump you or run you or nothing. I'm just here to watch the battle.
So much faster than he is on the high line here, but you can't drive through him. So we have to find a way around him.
Outside. Cheap road. Still there, hold your line. Got 10 left to
I'm
go.
wearing my tires out trying to keep up with the 10
Outside
car.
is clear.
So I'm
Here
just
we
gonna
go.
go back there and get my 8th
That'll get the job done. Clear him. He might try another slider though here, so we're gonna have to be pretty aggressive into this corner.
Car inside. Clear inside.
Of course, you see Silversville. Now you just barely graze the wall.
All right,
You get wheel damage.
let's get some gap.
Insane.
9 laps to go.
Yeah, and then when I went in to get tires,
You
I
are the
didn't
leader.
get
Back to the
wheel
bottom,
damage.
cool these tires down.
Yeah.
We got a little bit of a gap. I think as long as we have a gap, we want to be on the bottom of the track. Oh no! Is that the 2 wrecking?
The yellow flag is
Oh,
out.
shoot,
They want
man.
you in single file.
Yay
Closed.
for me.
Pit road is closed. Catch the 8 car.
What happened?
Catch the pace car.
Shoot, man, what happened to the 2? He was there 1 second and then he was gone.
Damn, dude, what lap y'all on?
Just got to lap 83. Dang, that sucks.
The pace car speed is 67
Going right down to the
miles
end
per
here.
hour.
What do? We know some guys can't pit. I think we got to take right sides. Oh man, I really needed that to go green to the end. I would have liked it
Pit
to.
road's open.
Felt like we were in a really good spot.
Hey, speed 3 and 4.
Getting by the 4, but then I didn't know. The 2 might have had something for us if he was able to get around the 4 quickly. That was going to be a tough one, though. And then something must have happened. But we're going to take the right sides, and we're going to take hint of fuel as well. Oh, he's back.
Look out for the pit speed limit. You got plenty of fuel.
I don't know how much we can take
Pit box in.
and still
10,
get out at the same amount of time. So we'll just take a hint of fuel.
5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
88, 89. The left sides are pretty warm, but
88%.
that's never been a problem in this
Front
car,
left,
so I think we should be
91%.
okay.
All clear. Punch it.
Just got to protect against the
Drive
2 tire
fast. There are
call.
no more right side tires to put on. They want you in single file.
And we're going to have to get around these guys quick. That's we got 3 cars in front of us.
Catch up to car number 9. The base car is in, turn 3.
It's going to be a 5-lap shootout to the end. We got to hope there's not a quick yellow, because that could easily end the race right then and there. No green-white checkers back in 1987. So it's going to be a hot lapper to the end. It's going to be tough, too, because we know the 4 is good at that. But it's going to be hard to compete with these much fresher tires. As expected, the guys that stayed out are guys that did not have more tires to take,
1 lap to green.
I figure. I know that's the case for the 4. I have to assume that's what the other guys did as well. Hope we get a better restart than we did in the Gen 4s at Rockingham with older tires up front.
Thank you, sir.
This is going to be crucial here to get this right. Going to be much faster, I think,
Let's keep her tight there, boys. Come on.
but not much time to do anything.
We don't lag behind and get jumps there, Brian. Come on, let's catch up.
I'll be upset if the 7 cheeses the start on us. It's looking like he wants to.
Get ready. Going green.
Okay, Colton.
Base car
The
is
base
off.
car has just left.
See, he's going. Alright.
Green flag. Green flag.
Shoot, he missed a shift
The
or
leader
something.
just did a 25.0.
We'll have to react quick.
3. Inside.
P3.
Time to push. Still there. Inside. Clear.
The car in front of us is Lanny, car number 10.
Gotta
Their
go,
rating
gotta go,
is
gotta go.
2.0. You're reeling, P2 in. The gap is 0.37. They're slow through turn 2.
Inside. The next
Sorry,
car, the leader.
gotta be aggressive.
Still inside.
Push, or we'll lose this place.
Clear inside. You're back in second.
P2. That lap time was 34.00.
Outside.
Alright.
Still there. Hold your
Gonna
line.
just slide him here.
Stay low. Clear outside
Got
if
it.
you want it.
Alright. Woo! Pressure was on. I think we did it. I think we got the job done. We got 3 laps to go, though. Next guy on our strategy is that 7.
Lap of the session. You're in third.
Lap times are improving. This is good. Well done, Colton. You're leading. That was a 32.90.
7 is now the next guy back.
My bad.
It's going to run this high line, try to be quick till the end of this thing.
Two left to go. Two to go.
2 to go.
Stay focused. We can win this. The gap to Fowler behind is increasing. It's now 0.76.
Looks like we're still gaining on the 7. Just got to keep hitting our marks. Don't hit the wall or anything dumb like that.
I need one more good lap.
Alright, we get it to the white flag. No yellow to end it.
Come on, Colton. One more lap. Keep it together. We'll win this.
I don't know what you're doing, but you're screwing me up.
One last set of turns. Let's bring it home. Got a little loose there, actually. That was weird. 2 tires, I guess.
2.
But that'll do it. All right.
Nice one there, Colton.
You won. Fantastic drive.
Thanks, man. That was a really fun race.
You won. All right.
That's the end of the session.
Yeah, we get it done. Victory for the #1 purple vehicle. It was a really fun race. I really enjoyed that. We had a couple of guys taking some different approaches, like the 4. And it was looking like it might work for him for a minute.
There got you there, Steven.
7 ended up being very close at the end as well on the same strategy.
It always is in.
Woo! Slide through the logo.
Leaded by 100 yards. That's a really good race.
Yeah.
The 11 car, I don't know.
You could drive through the grass in these old cars, and you,
me up,
for the most part, be pretty
but
fine.
It's all good. Good
Since-
race. Good win.
Since the downforce isn't like it is. Wasn't for that 17, I wouldn't have come in the first time. Oh, yeah. It sounds like he must have gotten damage from that 17 being a goofball. Putting him in the wall because he doesn't wait for everybody to get through. Only got 0.9 when he tapped the wall. Still, I understand wanting to come in and get that fixed. Huh. But it was a lot of fun. Sounds like they came together with the 2 as well. We'll have to go back and look and see what all those looked like. At the end there, our left sides. Right side's 96, 96, so you can see the temperature much higher in the right front, though. Definitely would have been much more worn eventually. The 4 definitely had great pace. He just I think he decided to do the non-tire saving kind of strategy, and it worked pretty darn well. It worked much better than I would have normally thought in an 87's car, because it seems like you can still run some really great laps on the high line even if the tires are a little bit worn. So it wasn't easy to get around him even after we saved for a while. And he did a good job of defending as well, making sure he hit his marks on that high line. So it was a lot of fun. We'll see now what some of those incidents looked like. I don't know how to spell symmetrical. Symmetrical. Yeah, there were a couple times I definitely got close to his door a few times, but we hung in there and I think kept it clean. I think we were able to avoid making any contact. It was a lot of fun. That was really good, hard but clean racing. Anyway, incidents for real. Lap 7 looks like where we're going to get our first stuff. It's actually the number 7. Man, he came all the way back to get second. Coming out on exit. Yeah, that was a couple of times I got a little close on exit because he was doing the cut down. I didn't realize he was going to do that. So we ended up a little close on exit, but we made it out just fine. And then here, oh, the 17 into the wall. This is going to be the incident. Bounces off the wall and it really sends him down the track. This is going to be where the 17 eventually gets into the 4. He's got that damage there, and I guess he tried to gas it up and it spun sideways. And here's where... Oh, that's not even the first time he did it. Alright. That's kind of bad if you make the same mistake twice. Come on now. You gotta learn from your mistakes. So he did it once, his tires are on fire, and then he does it again. Are we gonna have a third time? Wow. Okay. A third time. Third time. And then nearly kills the 4, who was the leader at the time. Let's learn from our mistakes, fellas. He got 0.9 from that, I guess. Is that what he said, 0.9 seconds or whatever? Basically nothing, but he obviously wanted to come get it fixed because of that. Because he doesn't know how bad it was going to be. Totally understandable, especially with so much race left to go. So, can't just flat-foot it when you got those hot tires and you're trying to get back up to speed, especially got damage. You got to be a little bit more gentle. Maybe he will learn after the third time. And then he's way off pace here on the restart in the middle of the track. He's causing some headaches. The whole field just happened to dodge him. What a mess. But I think everybody made it okay once they found a way around him. 11's going to get the wall there. And lap 25, the 6. Going to take his turn. Uh-oh. He comes back for seconds, and the second one was pretty darn bad. I think that probably took him out of the race. We got a wheel going on a journey. And the 4 out front. Oh no, he got the wall. I don't know if I saw that because I was looking at the bottom. I wonder if that's what he was talking about. Hitting the wall in the long run. Mistook the braking point for turn 3. That might have been what he was talking about right there. I don't think I even saw it in the time because I was probably looking at the bottom lane. He was probably too far off to the right for me to see it. Then we got some side-by-side here on lap 50. I don't think we're going to see anything, though. I think that's probably just tire wear, because we're getting to about that point in the race. Oh, there was a real thing, though. The 5 going to get the wall. The Kansas walls do that a little bit on the exits. They'll jump out at you. Not sure where the 15's going. He's going to wreck the 13. I don't think it was intentional, but... he sees the 13 coming around on the inside and decides to just crowd him all the way down to the bottom and hook him. That was a weird one. I'm not sure why the 15 did that. And we got people coming through. I had to sneak my way through on the right side. Looks like for the most part, everyone else makes it through safely. 3 with a little bit of wall on entry. That's going to be that wall sneaking up again. Just about to the end of this thing. Sexton's got a cool throwback scheme right there. I like that. I know I've raced him a lot in this series, and I know he races a lot in this series. So it's cool. He's representing the time, the era, pretty well too. He's always been really friendly on the voice chat and stuff too. Oh, here's what happened to the 2. Okay. So I think the 2 was probably trying to do similar to what I did, where I kind of run the middle before making the pass. But maybe didn't expect the 4 to be quite as slow on the entry, because the tires were causing a big speed difference on entry speed at this point. He taps the left rear. Looks like he was going to save it, but just not quite able to. Hooks to the right and absolutely kills it. I think he Alt F4'd from there to make sure no one hit him, maybe. No, I think he exited out and then left and then came back. I don't know. The sequence of events, but that really sucks for him. He had a really good run going. The 12 on this final pit stop. Losing it on the apron. Probably just similar to the 17, gassing it up just a little bit too much. These cars are old, but they have some decent horsepower, so it'll happen. And then coming to the checkered flag. 14 gonna lose it after hitting the wall. Just trying to get everything out of it at the last second. Oh, and it bounces off pretty bad. Probably trying to gas it up, get to that start-finish line. I think he got there. Where'd he end up finishing? He still gets the top 5, so keeping his foot in it. Just giving it all he's got. Kind of a funny finish there. But it doesn't hurt him, looks like, other than probably some safety rating. But that'll do it here for this one. We'll look at the race results page now. Bring that up for you. All right, I think you should be able to see that. Hopefully it looks okay. Right there. All right, 32 I rating gained. And 0x keeps our A499 intact. 2316 strength of field, but we had some really strong competitors out there for sure. The 4, where did he end up? He ended up 4th. Right where he's supposed to finish, I guess, but he definitely had much better speed than that. I think he could definitely get himself a win this week. If he gets the right race. He definitely had some good speed. And the 2, unfortunately, really bad luck. Almost saved it, getting into the back of the 4, but gets out into the outside wall. But really, it was tough competition. It was very stern competition. So don't let the 2316 strength of field fool you. I think that was a pretty good one. I enjoyed that race a lot. So that'll do it for this one. I hope you enjoyed some 87 Legends here at Kansas. I think that was a pretty good combo. I really enjoyed that. Makes you wish that Kansas was around back in 1987. But I appreciate you for watching. I'm going to go eat dinner. I hope you have a good rest of your day. See you next time.